There, what's up, Fox fam? I am doing another recording today, joining the Choo-Choo crew over on Fluffy Armchair Admiral's Railroads Online server. And so, without further ado, I guess let's join up in the Discord chat and get things going here. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Niko.
Hi.
Hello.
That my attention.
I know last time we were building a route to the coal mine. What are y'all up to today?
Well, today we are going to continue that. We need to fix few things, lay the tracks, lay the second track bed, and do a test runs.
Oh, I see Niko now. Hello, Niko.
Hello.
Hello.
Man, I have no idea where y'all are right now.
At coal mine.
Oh, at the coal mine.
Yeah,
I'm going the wrong way then.
Where are you?
At that steel bridge that cut the corner.
Oh,
So right next to coal mine.
Yeah. I was just headed north instead of east. Now I'm headed to you.
I sadly don't have the game, so I'm just here chilling, talking to you guys. So I hope you don't mind.
yeah, we can stay here. It's fine.
Alright. I have a team, but I have to pay for it. I don't have enough money for it, so I'm out of luck.
Somebody's building track. I can tell because the game is lagging.
Yep.
A sharp bend in the groundwork. Someone.
I see Michael just chatted on the live chat and said, hello all you happy people.
Fluffy Admiral, it's you. Hello, Kings.
Hello.
What can I do to help?
Right. I'm gonna explain everything when I start.
Oh, gotcha.
If you're able to speak. If not, just hello.
Like we've got a reversing loop going on here.
I'm just playing out the loop back here. I'm just playing around. We'll rip it apart and do it correctly at the end, but I'm trying out the spaces.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Cyclet.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good. What about you?
I'm doing good.
Nice.
I'm just chilling. I don't have the game, so I won't be able to play with you guys.
Fine, good.
Oh, shoot, I forgot that today is Saturday. You mentioned that, Fluffy. It's like, hello, as always, we'll be going out to Disney for the Saturday. And I'm like, wait, today's Saturday. I'm so dumb. Ugh. Hello. I put nothing there. Okay.
Work on it as a team. And then, hopefully, without any massive disasters, we will be able to deliver first cargo to coal mine. At least that's the plan.
Hello, Oz. How are you doing today?
Oh, I think.
Oi, hello lads. Hi Fox.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
I assume
All
I
right,
was
everyone, I'm back.
boxing.
Hey.
Welcome, Bark.
Okay, so the plan for today is that we will continue our construction of rail line to coal mine. We got track bed late, at least at some point. Now we need to fix few issues with it and lay a second track. Because that's going to be double tracked section, as every single other line in our map.
I still say you're mad to double track this, but it'll work surprisingly. It seems.
Hopefully not too bad. Otherwise, this is what I'm going to say and be like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Right. Who's here with me?
Is this a
Niko.
line with this massive viaduct that, the tender derailed off from?
Which line?
Oh, I'm asking if this is the... No, this is not the viaduct. I was asking if it's the viaduct that you had this dramatic tender derail a few streams ago.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh. Okay.
Is it? No, that's not the one.
That's
the line
the iron ore mine
where my
line, isn't it?
tender derailed is the line between freight depot and iron ore mine. So if you continue along this line, you will reach iron ore mine, and from there is a line to smelter. Right, Niko, you are with me. Perfect.
Indeed I am.
So this curve needs to be fixed.
We need it on the inside.
Is that this one?
I think.
Yeah, it needs to be pushed towards this hill so that we can squeeze in second truck.
What minimum radius do you want?
30 degrees is the maximum we can go for.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the bit needs fixing.
Okay.
Okay.
I got that.
Right. Who's where?
Oh, I'm coming your way. I'm at coal mine.
Oh, okay. So there should Second King and Mr. Skytrick. Where are you two at the moment?
I'm at the mess that I made a long time ago. Right after Freight Depot.
Oh, I see. Do we even have any locomotive at Freight Depot? I think we left everything at iron ore mine. Or at smelter.
2 locomotives at smelter.
Yeah. So I guess you guys will have a long walk.
Ah, cheap.
How long is the track supposed to be?
What? I didn't exactly catch that.
Sorry. How long is the railroad track supposed to be?
I think
I don't know how long it's gonna be. I never measured the distance.
I think Miniswerg will tell us whenever it's compatible with the update.
IKK 1-0. Go for the can. Go for that.
Right. Are you still following me?
I'm close to the steel bridge at the moment.
Okay. So
I think I could do the track from steel bridge to coal mine.
for now, hold on with that.
Probably.
Okay. So where do you want me? Just tell me.
Let's go all the way to the overpass between iron ore mine,
Okay.
smelter, and that loop that we created. We have to fix a few things there.
I would feel like you guys could have like some kind of spawn point so you guys could all be up in one area and not be like separate.
No, we don't have any other spawn points. There is only one at Freight Depot.
Oh.
I think it's actually shorter to run from Freight Depot to coal mine than from smelter to coal mine.
I mean, if you want to jump over the mountains, yes, it should be shorter.
I know on my last stream, my friend beat me to the coal mine on foot versus me in a Eureka coming from smelter.
Nice. I wonder how we are going to climb this hill with the new physics update.
Well, probably was like one car behind the locomotive.
Nah, it's not gonna be that bad. I've seen
Yes, it
one of the
is.
videos with developers. They actually got 5 cars over 3% grade with Eureka, and they were loaded.
Was that one of
So
Heiss's?
if Eureka can handle 5 cars on 3 degree, then I believe Coke Mogul or Class 70 shouldn't have too much problems to pull the cargo.
I have class 70 and with 12 cars that are loaded with 4 times boards and 8 times beams, I can get up 4% barely with speed before and a short piece. But
I mean, yeah, for sure we won't be able to form
cars
like
with,
a long train.
Cars with beams are very light, so beams are like the lightest cargo.
I'm new here.
I think the heaviest cargo will be iron ore, but the line goes downhill from there, so it's not a problem.
Oh yeah, because they changed the
Even
mass of the
FPR
cordwood now.
cars are heavy.
We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be fun. Worst case scenario, we will have to use 2 locomotives.
The Somerset and
right.
Dorset solution. Put 2 engines on everything where you can go.
Yeah, we can
I can't
eventually
get
use
to the
2
iron mine
engines.
anymore because of the physics update.
But delivering stuff to iron mine and coal mine now gives double result. So if you bring one board and 2 beams and 1 beam, it gives 2 iron mines, iron ores.
Yeah, that actually makes sense because previously, like, exchange 2 for 1 was absolutely ridiculous. Imagine producing that 700 coal or something.
Yes.
Right, shoot. I'm gonna wait for you on the track bed. So just
Yes.
follow it and you will find me.
I'm running. It's a long way.
Good. Mr. Skytrick and Second King, are you two heading our way? Oh, I see Mr. Skytrick disconnected.
Because I'm not very familiar with railroads online, does it actually cost any resources to put down track, or how does that work?
No, there's no cost for building track beds, tracks, or something. I think the only cost right now is buying new locomotives and rolling stock.
Yes, just don't cut the trees since until it's all finalized, since we cannot replant them.
How much can you pull uphill with a Heisler?
That's a good question. We don't have a Heisler.
I'm currently running seven cars.
The
3 of them are lumber, and the other 7 I think are beams, and I can't get up any of my horrendous 6% grades, so
Yeah, 6% is quite a lot. So
the climax is stronger than the Heisler on the beta.
Yes, the climax can pull most, but it's extremely slow.
No? Trade speed for tractive effort.
Which has the advantage that you can jump off and change the switches in front of you at full speed. Okay, I'm now where the rails end.
Okay, carry on, carry on.
Yeah, I just made a small calculation. 6% grade is gonna be 1 in roughly 17. Wow, that's steep.
I guess.
I think the steepest standard gauge railway in the UK is something like 5%. So yeah.
I can't remember. I think the highest grade in UK was like 2.5%. Something like
I'm
that.
pretty
It
sure
wasn't that much, and from what I know, they struggle already on this one.
I'm pretty sure there's like several branch lines which are quite more steep, but I can look this up very quickly.
I don't know. I think I watched a video like last night. Somebody mentioned that the highest grade in UK was like something just short of 3% or something, or short of 2%.
Okay, I know it's not an amazing source. Wikipedia says that the Foxfield Railway is a 5.3% grade.
5.3. That's nice.
And there's a light railway, a Docklands light railway around London. I've never been there, but it's supposedly 6%.
I'm building my iron line to on the opposite side that it's intended. Do you think 3%, like kind of constant grade, would be enough for 9 cars?
3% up. It depends on the engine, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't have any math worked out for this, so
I
can't guarantee anything.
ran some calculations for my world. On my
Guys.
iron ore mine, which follows the west side, at maximum
Guys, I have
3.5%. With the Cook Mogul, I can probably take 2 cars of lumber that are full, 4 cars of beams that are full, and 3 of the hoppers that are empty, and I can probably pull all those plus a caboose up that hill. At least that's what the maths say.
Only if I could be bothered to do that.
Guys, I have problem with connect to server.
Right. Oh, shoot. You are here. Perfect. Right. So we need to fix those track beds and connect them to the right side. So the one that I'm currently on,
Yes.
we need to lay it again
Yes, it is.
along the left one and connect it to the actual line.
But it looks good until here, but there it has unnecessary turns too.
Yeah, exactly. We need to fix those, and we need to adjust the grade.
I just kill the pieces that are here bad now.
Now let's just delete the whole thing and lay it again. Okay, that's gonna be fine for now.
So what is this here. We can delete this as well.
The one to the left?
The one I'm hopping on here.
I can't see where you are.
There's a dirt wall.
Can't see. This one. Yeah, this one can be deleted. I think. Yeah.
And
I think
we
it can
have
be deleted.
two stale pieces a little further ahead. I can I delete them as well because it will confuse us later on. I think these are only remains from the first tries to find the route.
Yeah. I think that's the leftover. Right. I think we got it. Where is that? Okay, that's the end.
Do any of you guys know the max turn radius for the plank cars and stuff? Because I just derailed on a 24-degree turn.
We usually stick to about 30-degree.
Well, 24 should actually be fine.
Might have been how fast I was going. I should probably shut the reg.
Right, so 125 gradient is too little,
Yes,
and 1.5 is too much.
Yes, but you're clipping into the ground here. This doesn't work.
Oh, I'm clipping into the ground, so I need to raise it.
So you need to raise it before the place where you clip in, and then go less.
Okay, could you check how does it look back there?
Now
if
it
I'm
looks
clipping
good.
somewhere.
This height is good.
Is there any other place that is clipping?
Let me check. This is good.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that on. And now, okay, that is confirmed. And now I need to fix that bit.
It looked wonky while you were building it, but that's normal. I'll check if it is good now. Seems to be good.
I've been building for an hour. I just wasted my time because it didn't reach the destination with height.
What have you been building?
I'm building on the east side of the Iron Mine Run thingy, whatever you would call it.
Ah, the east.
Have a nice day, see ya.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, I think that looks good.
Yes.
Okay, let's double check the rest. Oh yes, that's gonna be a massive build. Shoot. Can you try? Where are you? I
I'm
lost you.
yes, on my way back. I'm very finished the second part right now. Oh, now you deleted something? Ah, here you are.
Right, shoot. So we need to throw a bridge from this curve where you are standing all the way on a single bend to the other side.
I was thinking if we could. No, we can't. If we could move further in the direction of the hill to the right, then it would be nice. And here's a pretty harsh turn in it.
Yeah, so that's why I want you to throw a bridge
Okay.
through here and just like go around on a one smooth bend.
I will try. And the bridge ends like here?
No, you are too far. It goes only from curve to curve, so pretty much. Let me just think of it. Where can we start? Pretty much right here, where I'm standing.
And I put iron bridge or wood?
It's up to you. I think wooden bridge would look best, but
Or rather put
but if you prefer to go with iron one, yeah, I'm okay with that. If you need to build yourself scaffolding, just do it.
I will just give it a first try.
Is there any technical differences in this game between iron bridges and wooden bridges? Like, you know, how heavy trains can go over it and stuff?
No, it's only the looks, and I think Iron Bridge is a little bit taller.
Yeah, Iron Bridge will
Okay.
reach further down. I think that's the main difference. Oh, wooden bridges you can pull out in longer spans, like a longer single span.
Yeah, it's totally different to build. Well, totally is the exaggeration. It's a little different to build, but in the end they are they have the same function. And the iron bridge you can put pieces with where you can drive through below.
Yeah, but it's a pain to build.
Yes, the iron bridge is painful to build.
I just noticed. I think this game has only spruce trees. Literally.
Ah!
Not a single different tree. Yeah.
What's going on?
No, I'm falling. That's all. That's okay.
Oh, you fell down.
The usual bridge building problem.
Yeah. That's why I told you if you want to build yourself scaffolding, feel free to do it.
Well, usually I build like 3 or 4 wood bridges over each other, and then I use the older ones to help me getting there.
Well, anything that works as long as this bend will be smooth as a butter.
Well, that's not really my profession. But...
Well, then practice it.
Yes. I'm getting there. But how much? Which track am I? The valley one or the mountain one?
What you mean?
The track which is on the river side, or the track which is on the mountain? That I'm building the bridge at the moment.
That's the track on the mountainside. Yeah, we don't even have a track on the riverside at the moment.
Well,
no, I think he's asking whether he should be building another track parallel uphill or another track parallel downhill. Which the answer I believe is downhill. On the downhill side.
Yeah, maybe. I'm completely lost in your logic now.
The problem is, we only had how much gradient did we have until here?
That's a good question. You will have to figure that out.
Because
I don't know. The gradient changes every now and then. So sometimes it's like 2%, sometimes it's 0.5%, sometimes it's 3%, 5%, whatever.
Okay, so I will build the bridge at 3%, and we will have to raise the stone wall here in front of the bridge.
You can always adjust the gradient at the end. So when you reach the end, just try and find matching gradients.
Yes, but the matching gradient would be 3.5, and that's too much.
No, it's not too much. We got bigger gradients on the way, so if our consist can handle those, it will be able to handle the bridge. At this point, it doesn't really matter because at some point we got 5.5%, I think.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right, Niko, what's the progress of moving this truck to...
It's done.
It's done. Perfect. Oh, okay, we got first project from Shoot. Let's have a look. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought about. Okay. Let's see if you actually managed to... Oh, okay, you missed it a little bit.
Oh yes, but I can change the stone wall here.
But did you manage to... Oh, you managed to actually line it up with the stone wall. Yeah. If you can... Yeah, sure, we can adjust the stone wall.
But it's 4%, so...
It doesn't matter.
Well, apart apart from that it makes me unhappy, it doesn't matter, yes.
Oh my goodness me, you deleted that too quickly. Now I need to go around. Oh dear.
By the way, when it comes to yesterday's train driver session, I actually went back and I looked for that speed limit, and I also couldn't see it. So
Oh yeah,
now
that
you
is
have-
already solved. I reported that issue on the game forums. Developers checked the scenery and they confirmed that there is no sign. So I couldn't even have a chance to know about this speed limit.
Okay, that's cool to know, because I was thinking, I remember there was a second person on the stream who said, I didn't see anything. Now I didn't see anything, so that would be like 3 people. So good to
Yeah.
know we aren't collectively going crazy.
Do you notice that wait, is it that one stream when you you went really fast and they purposely put that as classes? Because they put that as classes, and I saw that and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that's pretty much this one.
I just found out that my microphone
That
was
is
muted
true.
the entire time.
That
Oh,
was
that's why you weren't talking. And I was wondering, oh, maybe he's angry.
No, I just moved house, set up the computer, and
Oh,
I set
you actually managed to move house already. Nice.
when I first saw your thing, you weren't talking, so I was like, wait, is he talking or is he saying, like, I didn't know what was going on, so.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows what was going on.
Yeah, I was a little confused when you came in. I said hi, and your kid popped up, and you weren't talking. So I was like, is he talking?
Yeah, I thought.
I thought I had been muted, although I never met you before, so that was kind of strange. Anyway,
it
hello.
happens. G'day, mate. How you going?
How are you doing today?
Yeah, sore and tired. It's currently 1:52 a.m.
Dude, go to sleep.
It's barely tea time for me.
Wait, what time is it?
It's
I live in
9:53.
the UK, so it's 6 for me.
Is it
AM,
6
I should say.
PM or AM?
Yeah.
PM, okay. That's a little normal.
Yeah, I'm a day ahead of all years.
Right now, it's about 1 PM where I am.
And it's only
Yeah,
9:53
1 p.m.
a.m. where I am.
Wow,
my
we're
morning
all in
started.
different time zones. I'm shocked by that.
Yeah, I am in Western Australia, so
Oh, that's cool. That's
Well.
probably why I heard that the name there. I was like, oh, he's probably in Australia, so I had a hunch you were. So, good on you. Yay!
yeah, it's a bit shocking, isn't it, mate?
Not really fulfilling the fact that I hear that. And I automatically know you're Australian because a lot of people say that in Australia. Because they meet you, I'm just like, you're Australian.
Damn tootin', mate. Tell you what, it's bloody shocking being in the like new house is pretty cool.
I apologize.
You already have your railroad planned in the new house?
What?
Your model railroad in the new house. Second king.
I don't have a model railway.
Oh, okay.
But you have one planned, right?
I don't have one either.
Wait, here's something really. Oh, go ahead.
So carry on. You carry on.
Okay. So I have something really cool to say because it actually relates to planes and all that stuff. So when I was at not a really old house, but I used to be at a house before I'm new to the current one that I'm currently at right now. So I was at the old house and I'm in this room and they actually have a setup. They had a setup. They got rid of it. I don't know why they got rid of it, but it was pretty cool at the time. But they had a setup where the top of the ceiling, at the top of the ceiling, they had play flat going all around the room, with little planes going around that flat. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they do pretty neat. I'd like to have a setup like, you know, you've seen those videos where they got the train track that goes through the house, and like they deliver like drinks and stuff to the
I
other
would
end of the
want
train track.
to see that.
I'm building mine based on Scotland, so
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I had a plan to make one for Western Australia, the so like the 1920s kind of train
it's
lines that they had around
blimminous
here.
expensive.
I got a 3D printer.
But yeah, so, and in this house, I believe, the last owner
You
that
committed?
Yeah, I already committed that, but yeah, it's too high a little bit.
No, that's good. That doesn't matter. We will always have some height difference between the tracks. That's no problem. So I built another bridge from here on.
Yeah, you can build a bridge from here, or you can extend this piece at the level, and then start the bridge
No, I think it's
more
better.
or less parallel to previous one.
No, I think it's better to start it here because it's already pretty high.
Yeah, it's up to you.
So continue on with what I was gonna say something with. I'm in the house that I'm in right now, but fun fact, the last owner that had this house, they actually had a play flat downstairs that was the same way, like up on the ceiling, you could see the planes going around. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, something like that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be. When I got my resin 3D printer, I was excited to, you know, my wife likes building like miniature houses and stuff, and I thought it'd be really, really cool if we got, you know, model railway going or something. She likes trains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, with a 3D printer, that's a really nice thing to have. Like, you can print your own models and houses. That's really cool.
I got the best wife in the world, mate. Like she buys me all these nice toys, like DJI drone for Christmas. Last Christmas it was a bloody Alpha yoke, and the Christmas before that was a bloody 3D printer. It's like
nice.
Yeah, 3D printers really something. I never actually had a model railway, though I did help with building some brake vans for the display we had at the Piaseczyńska narrow gauge railway. Yeah, I'm actually from Mazovia. Just saying.
Oh, Moldova. Wait, Moldova. Oh, it sounded like you said Moldova.
Come
I-
again, sorry?
It sounded like you said Moldova.
No,
No,
I
no,
think
no.
he said
Mazovia.
Yeah.
It's like central eastern Poland.
Ah, so you're in Poland. Or,
Yep.
yeah, okay. I'm like, East. It sounded like you said East of Poland. I'm like, East of Poland. I wonder what place was East of Poland. What is
It's like-
London?
It's like where I'm living. The next suburb over is called Inaloo.
Ooh.
Okay.
But yeah, I live in the US of A.
What part of the USA are you from?
From Eastern USA in Ohio.
Oh, no way. I grew up in Ohio.
Oh, really? Oh. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
That explains a lot.
I just
Ah. Yankees. Nobody from the good old South.
actually, fun fact,
Ah.
I actually used to live in the South, in Florida, in the sunny state of Florida. And my dad did not like that area at all. So he was like, let's all move to Ohio. Quite literally, we moved to Ohio, and I still live in Ohio. Oh,
Did
man.
you say Clearwater, Florida?
No, Clearwater, I did not live in there. I live in Port Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well, I
Clearwater
have
is
to
not fun. It's Scientology Central, so
Well,
not a good place.
all I have to say is I live in Britain, and the surface area is so small that you could probably point to it on the map.
I have, my brain right now is thinking I should go to Britain already because my family's actually from there. But my dad and my mom, I don't know, but way back in the day, my history will be, my family goes all the way back to England that I don't know when exactly, but if I could find the game, oh god, but it was like probably the the 1000, like probably.
Very
Shoot.
nice.
We need to adjust this bridge.
Well,
Just
yes.
slightly.
What do you
The
want?
Curve is perfectly fine, but you ended up too high, while you can easily adjust the gradient to more or less match the parallel track.
I love how this community is
Well,
being
the problem
created, because
is-
I literally joined today, and now I'm talking to people that understand really, and they're playing what I'm playing. It's wicked.
It's great being part of a community. Like it's very unique to find people that are similar interests to you. Welcome, mate. It's good to see you. Good to have you.
Oh, it's really too high. I see. Okay.
Yeah, you ended up way too high, and you're at an offset.
This is actually.
But it's since it's the outside curve, it's longer. So
I know.
I did another grade, and it won't match
But-
because I can only adjust the grades in quarter percent.
Yeah, even in quarter percent, I think you should end up a little bit lower.
Yes, I'm like one step too high.
This
Right,
is
I'm gonna get rid of that bridge.
No, please not.
Oh,
I
Okay.
need to run on it.
Whoop.
Oh, I thought you will be running on the other one that you already built correctly.
Well, that is much harder.
I see. Okay.
Oh, so you cannot like lower the existing bridge in this game. You have to like demolish everything and build it from scratch now.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can clip things through each other, so that's a good thing. But deleting the right thing is the problem sometimes.
Mhm.
All I want is the ability to edit the spleens live, like to be able to use a tool to edit the spleen, and then we can change it physically. Like you can lay it and then edit the
Yeah.
spleen. Like I do 3D modeling, and it's you can do it in 3D modeling. It wouldn't be that difficult in this.
So it's gonna be more like the, I don't know, City Skylines road editor,
Well,
right?
the problem is the start was already too high, so we need to put this part of the stone wall down again.
Okay, go for it.
By the way, I'm here first time on the stream as well, and you might be confused. I think I have a different nickname in the Discord. I'm actually Michał Wiśniewski, so that's me. And no, the similarity to a certain very horrible pop singer is entirely, coincidental.
Fair enough.
Well, we won't be asking you to do a to sing for us then.
I should sing, but I'll have a not because you guys will think my voice is annoying.
Have a go if you want.
Yeah, have a sing if you want. We won't judge you, mate. It's all good.
I just thought I'll point that out because I like doing it. So.
Worst thing for me was I was on this trip once and everyone was waiting for me to sing and there was a massive campfire and my legs were shaking.
Oh, I did that all the time when like somebody's like, oh my god, I can't even. The first time I actually sung in front of a lot of people, my hands were really shaking. I could not like control myself when I was singing. That was after though. Afterwards, it was like, oh my god, my hands are shaking. I can't.
It happens to everyone.
Yep, people always ask me to sing because, just of the name. And for those not familiar with like the Polish music scene, Michał Wiśniewski is like the local Justin Bieber. So
The wrong one type.
yeah, everyone always wants me to sing or dye my head red. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about dyeing my hair blue.
Shoot.
So.
Now this is yours. This is mine.
This is mine. I'm trying to build it, but yours is in the way, and I can't see what I'm doing. If you can
Probably end
get
up
rid
being
of it
better if you can't
until
see
the
it.
bridge. Oh, there we go.
One day I want someone on my server if I had enough friends.
If
I hadn't had enough friends that actually cared to play game.
yeah, but that's like it's pretty difficult for you to find people that have shared interests with you. Like, so I work in mining, and I think I've met one person that likes playing games, and it's like a lot of people play some games, but they don't really play the same games, and it's like, it's pretty rare. It's being a part of the internet. You can find people. It doesn't mean that they're next door. It just means that they're, there.
They exist somewhere.
Also, trains is kind of an acquired space. I mean, I work in a financial institution, and there's maybe like 10% of people there play some games, but they usually end up playing things like, I don't know, Witcher or Overwatch or one of those shooters. So I literally do not know any single other person in real life who plays any sort of train game. And to be honest, I'm not sure I would, but if my grandfather wasn't actually a railway man, and I got the bug very early on in my life.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree, but it's also hard to find like good multiplayer train sim games like Railroads Online. It's progressed so much, and I've only been playing it like a month or so.
I'm still waiting to find a good multiplayer railroad game.
I mean, Railroads Online isn't that bad. And did you guys see the tech tree that they are preparing for this game?
Factory.
Well, I think it is a little over ambitious, but I saw it. Yes.
It is quite, but I think they deserve some stick. Isn't it 2 main developers?
I don't know how many people they got.
They've done a good job because there's not many. There's quite a lot of games like Train Sim and stuff, but they don't have as good graphics as this. And I'm playing this on I'm not playing this on my main PC because it's broke at the minute. I'm playing this on my gaming laptop. It's only got a 1050 Ti graphics card, and I'm still running high settings, like pretty smooth.
Nice.
Train Sim is I think a wrong thing to compare, because Train Sim was built by something like 7 different teams across the years, and you also have a lot of third-party content that's made by teams entirely unrelated to the developers. So it's a giant project by a lot of different people in the end.
And Dovetail Games is quite a big company.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I would say they're not a bad company, but they're pretty money grabbing, even as far as the industry goes. You know, for example, there was a Northern Wales line, which they stopped selling it, and they stopped selling the expansion for it because licensing for, I think, Arriva fell through.
Hate this, why?
So now they released the same route, just rebranding it to the current operator, train for Transport for Wales, I believe, and they're basically forcing everyone to pay again for the whole thing, unless they had both the line and the expansion. Kind of a weird thing. If you had the line and the expansion before release, you get.
Oh dear, I misclicked. Is there any back button? No, there's no. Oh shoot.
That's another thing this game could benefit from.
I think I'm distracting you guys.
It's very hard.
There we go. Shoot, just committed a bridge. Okay, let's see.
Committed. Check it out. It's either this or it is either slower or higher. I can't match the level.
Don't worry, we will match it later on. But if it's more or less at the level, it's fine.
I also feel like it's a lot harder to find a good British railway game, or whatever you would call it, railroad game, than it is to find an American one. It's just I find it very hard to find. There are quite a lot, but the one like that has enough free roam that you can do what you like. But I've started to get into, the kind of more railroad and like other countries, because I kind of looked as Britain as the only really place that had good steam engines, but now I'm thinking very different.
I don't know. Like when it comes to simulators, British railways, German railways, and American railways are pretty well done in many games.
Scott invented the bloody steam engine. I mean, come on.
I mean, I would say Machina is not that bad, but it's very graphically dated, let's be honest. But the simulation aspect is decent for something
So many
Totally.
people as well with Dovetail games, they get robbed with money because they get lost in all the DLCs they're buying and they spend thousands on just adding and adding extension packs onto certain things.
Isn't
Oh
there
yeah,
a list
that's
of what
true.
all of the add-ons would cost, and it's up to like 30 grand or something like that?
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's
Something
absolutely
like that, but
ridiculous.
I would struggle to imagine someone who wants to play all the American lines, all the British lines, all the German lines, all the Russian lines, and the South African lines at the same time. You know, I don't think there's a single person who would like to buy even 50% of what they have in the store. Usually, people stick to like one or two countries.
I usually
In-
stick to British.
In
Yeah,
saying
I only
that-
have British content. I never bought a single American or German, either local or line.
Yeah.
to bring it to a point, like people will buy stuff. I mean, look at Star Citizen and all the people that brought ships in that, and some of those are, you can buy them for real money for like 10 grand. It's like, what's the
Ouch. I mean, I also
I
get
kind of-
the impression, maybe a wrong impression.
You need to be a little bit higher than the other one because the other one is too low. We need to raise it as well.
No, the other one is fine. We can.
Yeah, it's
flip
okay.
this
We can,
around.
yes, we can just lay the tracks. It's okay. You're right.
Hey Nico, what happens if the train clips the wall on this side and derails?
Then we'll have to rebuild the track.
That's a logic.
When I built my line through here, I did constant grade all the way down, and it was, being much higher, you was able to fit dual track in here much easier.
Well, we already raised this pretty considerably from the where the actual ground is. Like-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is tight. When I built my track through here, I built a single track. But then again, I built all of my mainline single track.
Yeah. Well, with this one person playing, you don't need two lines there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna have a stupid question, but if everything is free to build, what stops people from just building above the terrain entirely?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Their
Okay.
own sense of what is right.
It just
Got
looks
it.
awful. It must look right. So
Yes. Here.
I mean, if you looked at us, you'd think we have low standards, but apparently we have some.
Yeah.
Having a community that everyone enjoys one thing. I've been through talking to a lot of YouTubers and they're not the same off camera. It's ridiculous how someone can look so innocent online and then when you meet them in real life they're so opposite of that. They're so moody, they're so grumpy.
That's because you're knocking on their door at 2 o'clock in the morning drunk.
Yeah, that kind of makes people a bit grumpy, I admit.
Yeah, but I once met a YouTuber at a fan meetup and they weren't the same at all.
I got
Oh.
into a game with the Mighty Jingles, and literally 3 minutes into it, he goes, "I can't make any content," and then just Alt F4'd out.
I mean, you start to look at making videos slightly differently when you think about any sort of income, because when it starts to become your job, you don't look at the games to play them for fun. You play them because you want to make money out of them. So I kind of understand his point of view.
I mean, that's also how to put it. Usually, when people like me, I spend 8 hours at my job, and then I go to a game, I'm already in a different mindset because one, I'm already tired. Two, I want to relax. And if I would play games for a living, I would probably be more energetic on one hand, but then yeah, I probably wouldn't want to quote unquote waste time on things that doesn't produce the income, if that's my only source of income. It makes sense.
The only reason I kind of got onto the more creative side of YouTube, because I do edit some of my videos and do that type of stuff, because in the future that's all that life is going to be. It's going to be computers, holograms, unless there's an ice age again, then I can see that, like, everything being computers.
I think there's gonna be always a significant proportion of the population who wants to do things like sports and real life travel. I don't think those two things are gonna disappear. Although they may become more expensive if, like, I don't know, if 50% of the population don't want to travel to see the Taj Mahal, they will just want to see it 3D, then those who want to do actual travel are gonna be, it's gonna be a smaller market. So then, if the smaller market, it's gonna be more expensive. That's what I'm saying.
There's already a shortage of skilled workers around the world for labour. So when it comes down to woodworking and metalworking and bricklaying and all the construction stuff, you can't get a computer to replicate the skill that's required in doing that kind of stuff. Like the Japanese craftsmen that work with wood, you can't get a computer to do that. The computer can't follow the grain. It can't look at the information. There'll always have to be somebody physically on the tools. The problem is everybody is going towards computers, and there aren't people picking up those skills.
Yeah.
I would
Okay,
say, at
shoot.
least looking from the financial point of view, and there's not a lot of working
Yes.
hands in the realm of finance. But I would say there's a shortage of people
Just a second.
highly specialized in computers. I mean, actual high standard IT guys. We have a shortage there, and we have a shortage of people who maybe don't have any computer skills, but they have very high analytical skills, meaning they can look at humongous amounts of data and they can quickly find those 5 fraud transactions among the 10,000 legitimate ones.
Right,
But
shoot.
actually I would say we have a lot of people who are just low-level analysts, and there's, I would say, more labor than demand there.
Okay, shoot. We can throw a bridge in here. And that's, and replace that wall, because it's getting too tall in this area.
From here?
Yeah, you see that's that ground dip. So let's fill it with the bridge, and let's remove that stone wall. Because it doesn't really look natural to have so tall.
Okay, but leave the stone wall here. I'll just throw the bridge over it in the first try, and then.
Yeah. So that's your task. I will be following you with parallel track.
Be right back.
I'll be starting from where I stand about.
You can start wherever you feel appropriate. If you think that this is the right spot, then just throw a bridge in a straight line.
I think
Are there tunnels in this game?
One more time.
Are there tunnels in this game? Can
No,
you make a tunnel?
It is in the note. It is. I think I heard one of the developers with another YouTuber talking about it, and it's going to cost a lot of money though. A lot of money.
Yeah, but it doesn't exist yet.
No.
Currently, there are no tunnels because it's impossible.
I think they are also put at least on their discords, tunnels are put into ideas that won't happen.
Well, currently they think it
So-
will happen.
So if they will eventually figure out how to make them work, probably they might. The sad part is that they said signaling won't happen.
Well, I mean, that's just a historical accuracy thing in their
I mean,
minds.
don't tell me there were no signals on those railways, because I won't believe in that.
There probably weren't, honestly.
There had to be some sort of flag system, like
Hmm.
I imagine, where when a driver comes past a certain section, they like put a flag down or something along their lines.
If you ever run like
Back in
timetable
the
and
time,
train
they-
order operations, you don't really need signals. You just
They-
need
they
an
had,
order that
like,
tells
one-
you,
one
hey,
person
I have
per-
authority over this track if I make it there
Yeah.
by my scheduled time and there's nothing else scheduled to come through, and you have logbooks in the stations to tell folks what trains came through when. And yeah, I mean, you really don't need signals.
That's very true.
Although I think signals could be useful if you have someone who's behaving well, not according to the logs. And as a person working in QA, I know people don't always follow procedures, even when their life depends on it.
Yes, but it was like they own 3 locomotives, and they knew where on the track these locomotives had to be. So they didn't need signals back in that time. You would hear the locomotive from so far.
Yeah, I know that when you have like one piece of track and you have literally like you said, 3 engines, and one of them is in the shed being fixed probably all the time and only 2 are running, then it's not usually a problem. That's how a lot of narrow gauge railways in Poland operate without active signals. They just have literally several engines, and there's never more than one engine on a single track side, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, at the start of Railroads Online, when you start behind the car. I went with it for quite a long time, and then because it was an American game and well based on some people say like West California and stuff. I kind of stereotyped it and said I'm not going to use a British technique for that because that wouldn't do it justice. But what I'm talking about is you've got like a station on the left and then you've got a runaround on the right. I do see some, but I never really thought it as being used in any other countries except for Britain. And so I never used it, and up until like maybe not long ago, maybe like what, half a month ago, it was still in front of my Betsy.
Speaking of signals, I'm always puzzled by the fact that never for the whole 19th century did continental Europe get a unified system of signals, even though trains were crossing borders. It still boggles my mind.
Yeah, at first it seems weird, but when you look how different countries develop their signals, it's like, okay, yeah, they were clearly competing with each other, so like,
Where I live, our main line still uses signals from like the 80s, and they're so old. There's rust building up on them, and they started restoring because they work fine.
yeah, exactly.
And-
If something works, why break it?
Yeah.
Also, if you put up signals, you have to make sure that they work. So, if you have a line that was maybe used for a month and then not used for 6 weeks because it's no logging there, then you would still have to maintain all the signals. Otherwise, the people uh, rely on the signals, and if they don't work, it's a problem.
Actually, in my area, we've got 2 heritage lines, and I know quite a lot of people there. And one of them's one of the most famous ones in pretty much the whole of the UK, the Severn Valley, but it's quite a long way away. But the funny thing is, they don't employ people with autism or anything because they don't think they're capable, which is so wrong. It's mind-blowing that I know I've moved on from the topic signaling so fast, but it's just mind-blowing how people can be so stereotypical. Just because someone is different doesn't mean they have different dreams than maybe a different person that doesn't have autism does.
No, and the the Piaseczyńska narrow gauge railway. If I remember correctly, they don't have any sort of limits on like age, gender, nationality, anything. They will pretty much accept anyone as a volunteer, check how you're behaving, and if they decide that you're not a good fit, not a team player, cause problems, come drunk or whatever, then you'll get the boot. But initially, they will accept everyone.
That's the type of management that should be everywhere, as far as I'm concerned.
Again, I'm not saying they wouldn't give the boots to someone with autism if they decided that the autism makes it difficult to work with, but they wouldn't like pre-reject you or pre-reject anyone just because of that.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, man.
Welcome back.
If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to redo the whole section. I've already redone like all of my tracks twice.
Only twice.
That's a good result.
A lot of tracks I have like put down 5 times now.
Yeah. We basically edit our tracks every week.
I haven't quite, because I've only basically saw your channel live streaming maybe 2 hours ago. What is the schedule? Do you have one, or do you just stream when everyone's up for it?
Well, the only scheduled stream is community stream every Saturday, and that's it. And that happens only if I'm not busy. So, for most part, they will happen. As for the rest of the streams, I don't really schedule them.
How's your day job going?
Pretty good.
Did you get all your qualifications and stuff that you were going to get a month and a half ago?
Yeah, I got them.
So you're officially a what were you going for? A forklift and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. It's technically forklift truck driver. Nothing special, to be honest.
Doesn't matter what you're doing as long as it enables you to do what you love.
I wouldn't call it love.
Well, putting food on the table.
Paying for your supporting your Do you have a donation thing?
Donation. I mean, yes, it's all in description of the video. You can donate in two ways. You can use Streamlabs donations, or you can use YouTube donations. You can also become a paid member on YouTube.
Which is like 24 zlotys per year, if I remember correctly.
No. I don't mean this type of membership.
Oh.
Like channel memberships can be set up by individual content creators. And I think mine is set up currently at 99 pence a month.
You went too high here at the end?
Yeah, I know. I need to find a good spot to
95
cut it.
pence.
Okay, when I actually pressed joined on your YouTube account, and bear in mind I'm, linking from Poland, I see 2 zloty per month.
Yeah, that's
So-
pretty much the price I set up. You can't go lower, unfortunately.
That's still, peanuts. Maybe I'm gonna join, but I think I have to link a card to it.
By the way, the
never
next donation is
bought
not
anything.
me. It's not. It is, by the way, but
By the way, that Heritage Railway you have there, how long is it, just out of curiosity?
What?
Oh, he mentioned that he has a famous heritage railway in his area, and I'm
yeah.
wondering how long is it?
don't know.
Oh,
I think it's
I mean-
about 8 miles. I think, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's decent. Piaseczynska narrow gauge is something like 8.5 miles. In miles, it's 14 kilometers.
I think it might be a bit more than that, but it's very nice. I love it. The thing is, at my school every year we have a model railway show, and I go there every year and donate 10 quid, and I've donated like, maybe I bring in too much money and I've donated like 30 quid so far. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I donated some labor actually and some time to them, but I was never like a full-time volunteer. Frankly, never had it's kind of in the same city, but it's like on the outskirts of Warsaw, on the exact opposite side where I live. So going there takes me like 2 hours at least one way. So being a daily volunteer, even when I had a lot of free time, was still not very.
Sorry, I
not
smell
easy.
my dinner. I can't.
You'll probably have to relay that bridge. I just did it in a bit of a hurry, just as a concept. But I like the
Yeah.
fact you picked it up.
Which bridge?
We're cutting
Nothing.
a corner
Go
up
back to
here.
sleep.
Yeah.
You're all good.
What?
Just shh, go back to sleep. You're all good.
I wasn't sleeping.
You should be. Don't pay attention to what we're doing. The idea is to make it work, isn't it?
I mean, that's my idea anyway.
Okay. Ooh, we are still too low here. Okay, now I'm going way too high.
Everyone here have a great time. I'm gonna head off.
Okay, see you later.
Hopefully next Saturday I'll be back on.
Leave this track here. I'll come back with
See ya.
groundwork in a moment. Oh, you've got the groundwork. I see.
Hello.
And it will be
Not a good thing. Oh no. Come on. Jump
Why is it so high?
to the track.
It's so high because I went a little bit too high there, but it should even up because I'm now going on even gradients.
Okay, okay. But the other track is on even gradients, I think, as well.
Oh, that is kinky. Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry.
That was not
we
good.
don't want two bottom diagonals from the bottom, and we want to do two left diagonals from the top. So 1, 2.
That's problematic.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't, whatever you do not delete this.
You're right, I'll leave that one. I'll put
I
some
need to
brick
do-
underneath it.
No, just leave it. Leave it. I actually specifically don't want groundwork underneath it.
I'll start removing this other stuff.
Which other stuff? Oh, to that side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
2 and 1, 2 to give you this shape, reverse shape, or regular shape. Once you have that C shape, you then want
Could you not send a TV through the Discord, please?
that we have displaced the white bullet. We want to connect. Okay, so this is what we destroy it.
Fox chats.
Going up and down until we connect with the previous like backward C shape that we made.
Hmm.
Thank you. Oops, what happened with that?
I deleted it.
Semi-so. Once you have connected with that previous C shape, you then want to continue going up and down, and you want to destroy.
Oh my goodness me, what happened with that?
That-
Oh dear.
The engineering progress goes boink.
Yeah, definitely. Like something went wrong. Okay, I guess I will have to start from this point.
I'm gonna get off of here. When I do
Does it
get
make it-
Windows Online, I'll make sure to play with you guys. Right now, I really can't do anything about that. I apologize. Maybe
good,
next
mate.
time.
Yeah, mate. We look
Yeah.
forward to it.
Bye, Fluffy, or
See ya.
Yeah.
Animal. I don't know if it's always if you have like 3 different names. Like Fluffy, I say Animal, so I don't know if it's always, so. I guess either one works. I guess I don't know. But anyway, good night, all. Bye, Niko, Kim, other people's names I can't pronounce. Good night.
All right, see you, mate. Look after
See
yourself.
ya.
Yeah. Have a good one. And next time you have a bug like that, just take a screenshot and send it to the devs.
Nah, the tracks glitch when you lay them, but when you commit everything, it fixes the splines. But it looks weird when you lay them, especially when you are using this this fancy tool to make those curves and bends.
Okay. But that kind of weird glitch that happened, like, part of the track was missing, etc. That would still commit correctly once you kind of accepted it.
Yeah. As you can see, when I lay another piece of track, it eventually straightens up.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna need your help here.
Oh.
Woohoo, you got out.
Yeah.
But I'm eating. What should I do?
Right, there is a piece of tracks that somebody used as a stairs. Can you delete it?
Yes, I'm on my way.
And then you can carry on building bridge along the one that Niko created.
Yes. So where are the stairs?
There it is, down here. Where did you go? You were
Oh,
right next to me.
Hold on.
Yeah, so that's the track.
Yep, there I go.
Ah, perfect. Right. We're gonna go a little bit higher. Okay. And now you can build a bridge.
Yes, as soon as I'm done with eating here.
Enjoy your meal.
I didn't think you were
Right.
paying
Good
him
meal.
to take more breaks.
Let's have a look how Niko and Second King are doing.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I am doing it. You won't stop me.
Quick, delete it before he sees it.
What did you build this time? Last time it was a massive tower.
Come on, mate. It's the Tower of Power.
I don't know. For me, it looked like a tower of cringe. But
One man's trash is another man's lookout.
Hmm.
It is so much easier to build if there's no track on the other bridge.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yes, I'm sure. In the end, I will be fine.
I'm sure you'll be fine. That sounds like more famous last words.
The radius of this corner is still pretty tight.
Yeah, there's few places where we will have to fix the tracks that you've already put.
And it looks like we can loosen this outer one a little bit. We even have room on the existing groundwork to do. Shoot. The inner track doesn't go below 30 degrees, so I mean it's tight, but that's the limit that we have set for ourselves.
Right.
that Fluffy has set for us.
Any chance you can move it a little bit away from the right track to eventually smoothen that
No.
curve?
Which curve are you talking about?
The one nearest the coal mine is the one I'm talking about.
Whereabouts are you, Fluffy?
I'm on the steel bridge.
Yeah, we didn't make the steel bridge.
I made the steel bridge.
Ah. Oh, it's perfect then.
It looks good. It looks good indeed.
We just need signs. The
Fluffy.
hardest bit is this video.
Yeah.
You think I should continue the bridge just parallel to the stone wall because it's really high on the valley side there? Should we put stone wall there as well?
It's up to you. If you want to
Well,
stop and build
try-
a stone wall to like make the sides even, that might be a plan.
I'll try to continue the bridge, and we will see in the end
Okay.
if we rip it up again. It's easier now to just continue than to put it in later.
Okay.
That bit
Sounds
back
good.
there where the two tracks go closer together is probably the hardest bit.
Yeah.
Bridging over here, because these sections of corners, although you can do it at 30 degrees on one of the tracks, the other one is generally, it's going to be a lot more tighter.
Huh.
Let me see if I
This
can
is
So
the track
this
I laid
one-
earlier.
make this. a
This
little
one
wider.
is tighter, yeah?
Below 30 degrees.
The inner
This
track is
inner
30
track is
degrees.
not-
Oh, this one is 30.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Perfect.
I mean, we do have some distance that we can pull it out to the left here.
Nah.
We'll have to change that.
Will be
bridge.
good. If it's at 30, then it's perfect.
Oh,
We won't
okay.
be going fast in this direction because train will be climbing uphill.
Yes, but climbing in 30 degree is very hard.
Yeah, there is rolling
Yeah.
resistance.
But it probably okay. So
Yeah, it's not a super steep climb in this section.
It's like 2.25?
Oh, that's okay. Then it's no problem. Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay, so that looks good. That looks really good. Oh, and now you are making this into a bridge. Yeah, that's an idea.
That's the only way to do it. We were trying to follow the contours, but it's just too much of a squiggle.
Yeah, I get you. Well, it's not gonna be easy build. But when we finish, oh yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Hmm.
Okay, that looks good. That looks really good.
Honestly, it could probably even be stone groundwork over there instead of a bridge.
Yeah, I think it'll look pretty good with the matching pair all the way through.
To give it some visual interest to be different too.
The tracks get a little bit narrow here.
Where at? I think it's fine. Less narrow than it gets in that really tight pass.
True.
Do I understand correctly that there is no flattened terrain tool of any kind here?
Yeah, you technically use a trackbed to flatten the terrain.
And you cannot flatten the terrain. You have to raise the track high enough that you can get over it. And the trackpad determines your grade.
So you are standing in my way. Oh, never mind. You failed to connect it. You
What
have
do
to
you mean?
redo it.
It's connected.
It's not connecting.
What? Oh,
It's
I
not
must have.
Call the referee.
Did
I
it?
think that's
Maybe it had me
interference.
connect to your track. That's weird.
Oh my goodness.
Because it
me.
definitely looked like it connected to me.
Okay, so we got a crossover point. And now we can pull.
Oh, I hate falling.
Siding. So that's how it's gonna go.
Wouldn't you want to go the other way?
What you mean?
Ignore me.
Oh no. The second crossover, yeah, we won't do it. There's no point. So we got one track that will be used for unloading, but trains that will be just dropping off things can go onto that parallel track, and then we can create a loop and connect them on the other side. So basically, loading and unloading will be done on separate track from entire like sidings and stuff.
Do you want to cross back over the other way on the other side?
Yes, we will do. Well, we will just join this track to the main track, basically, and then we'll create a loop and rest of the junctions and sidings.
Yeah, so I think you're talking about the loop coming off of this switch here.
Yes, but it will also come up with the sidings where we will store stuff. So from here, do we need to add? Yeah, I think we need to add crossover, is it? And then do it like that, if I remember correctly. Because now they should be spaced evenly.
Does this game have turntables, or do you have to create a loop if you want to, turn them?
There are turntables. Yes, they are lined up perfectly. So now we can add another crossover.
There are turntables is the right answer. And no one can use them because they're so slow.
Yeah, turntables are absolutely terrible.
And the new update
Each their own.
screwed them, so they move on their own now.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but it's really annoying.
What, did they broke turntables?
Yeah, so after you go over it, you come back later, it turns itself.
Oh wow.
What is this?
My railway relies on it to turn the loco around, and every time I go back, it's in a different spot.
Yeah,
so I
same.
have to stop and then fix it.
Like they made some mention that it was like the turntables you've already placed will be at a weird angle. So I thought, oh, I'll just replace it. It'll be fine. Nope. It's still broken. But like there seems to be no rhyme or reason for when it happens. Also, I think this track's gonna have to come out more. Is my
Which track?
Yeah. Well, if you got the loop over there,
yeah, the
you need
loop
to
is
take
like
it
way over to the
further out.
left. I think what you can do is you can make this first switch go the other way, and that can be the loop, and then you can get this first siding track from the runaround track that you have here instead.
Yeah, we could.
You could put a cordwood drop off there, if you have firewood deep in the middle or something.
Oh, that.
Water tower and stuff in the middle.
Rip.
Yeah, I think do that. Freaking completely get rid of this first line and put a water tower and stuff in it.
Well,
Yeah.
have an
Yeah.
extra gap in there, yeah.
Sounds good to me. Okay, but this needs to be swapped for which one is this? This one.
No, because you're gonna block the track here.
Yes.
You just blocked the leftward track.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay.
Fine.
How does the actual engine mechanics / physics in this game work? Do you have, for example, do you manually control all the injectors and the dampers, etc.?
Not yet. It's very simplified at the moment.
Okay.
They are working on it. That's why we have physics updates, but they don't simulate boiler correctly at the moment. Like, you don't really need to mingle with reverser and stuff. You don't need to regulate the pressure, nothing like that. You just need to add fuel and you're good to go.
Okay, so not even the boiler pressure. Got it. Okay, yeah, that's super.
I mean, you need a boiler pressure, but it's gonna fall down when you like use all your fuel and let the fire burn out. But
As long as you have fire in it, the boiler pressure stays at 130, no matter how far you open the regulator. So you can just run full regulator, and as long as you keep the fire below, there's no problem.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So at this point, I want to be interested in the game myself. I like to fiddle with those things.
They will. I'm sure they'll change some of it in the future, but they still want to make it so everyone can drive a train. So they don't want to make it too complicated.
I'm the sort of guy. Yeah, I play Train Simulator basically. I wouldn't say exclusively, but 75% of my playthroughs are with a steam engine, playing with the dampers and the injectors, etc.
nice.
Doesn't mean
Well,
I
it might be.
correctly.
It might be that introduce some mode of easy play and some mode of full simulation, but there's no mention of it yet. There are a lot of the Railroads Online developers are railway freaks that operate railways themselves. So in museum railways and the stuff. So they might give it a try to give you the option to switch it on or off.
I hope they don't hear you call them freaks.
What? Oh. Why are you going with... Oh, I see. I see what you are trying to do.
So yeah,
That's
I don't know what I'm
interesting.
trying to do.
No. I think it's Niko, is it?
I started
Someone,
it. He's continuing
I'm
it on.
continuing it.
Yeah,
getting
but that's not... That's pretty good idea, to be fair. It will create a smooth turn.
Yeah. Good job, King.
The question is, when will that loop end?
Well, so here's the thing. There's already some groundwork over here for a loop. I'm just trying to get the switches to line back up with that at a certain point.
I just put the groundwork to so you can see how far there is room. You can just delete it. It's of no real no real plan on the groundwork.
I see. Okay. Well, remember, Nico, we need to meet with other trucks.
Yep. My intention is to just run groundwork under this now that I have it in place, and then
I did
rip
just
out the
put the
switches
groundwork
and
there,
put the track
so
down.
you can like grab the height if you need the height of the groundwork somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how there's no cost for switches, and wouldn't it make more sense instead of making a loop to make this sorry, my English railroad terminology is failing me, this kind of system of 3 switches, a triangular
Oh,
kind
why?
of yeah. So you can turn the engine around using 3 switches on a triangular pattern.
I guess it's just like preference. What's going on here? Oh. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Well, that's an interesting up and down sort of thing going on.
Oh, that's all of the connection points. So
Yeah. I guess because it's got a... When you're running it on top of the switch, it goes on top of the switch.
yeah, so in the middle. I reckon we just leave it as a feature.
We're making
I
the
don't think
railway
anyone
more
would
interesting
notice.
to run.
Oh, it would. It would.
I can also lay groundwork under this now. And then we could come back with track again or something. But yeah, it gives good snapping points.
Something went wrong here. Question is, what did happen there?
Should have double bagged one.
Oh, I see. I now know what happened. Oh, I will have to fix it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
That's the spirit. I reckon this track would actually be quite fun to run on.
Guys. Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I was planning to pull this track a little bit further down this way and then join with the loop, if we can make it.
Yeah, no. In order to make the loop, you have to hug the right-hand wall over here. You can't go further to the left. If you want it below 30 degrees, then it has to be as far to the right as possible.
Seriously, that's gonna be 30 degrees to make it that big. Oh my goodness me.
for as big as the map is, it's kind of small.
I mean that I mean at Iron Ore Mine we managed to make it much smaller and it works. I don't think we need to make it this big.
At Iron Ore Mine, we have 40 degrees in the loop.
No, that's
in
not
the
40
middle,
degrees.
in the middle, it's 40. It's cheated.
Really?
If I remember correctly.
To make a consistent loop, you need to be pretty big here. There
Yeah, I
isn't
mean,
much
just
space.
you can just make this this runaround switch come off the other way. You start the curve with it.
Yeah. Okay. So if we will pull back until this place, that's gonna be angle on this one. We literally just need a bit of a straight track. So if I would get that switch, let's say over here. Yeah, I think we could do it. Right.
I'll be right back.
So that would be this one.
Okay, might be a silly suggestion, but would the star turnaround pattern work here in this game?
The problem is with your star, you have to switch a lot of switches to get around, and that you need all the room on the other side of the star. So if you have a longer train, you need long straights on all edges.
Either that, or you just build one long enough for the locomotive, and you have to couple and switch it to the other side.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking, that you would leave the actual freight cars in front, and then you would build a star basically on the end just behind them. Again, maybe it's a stupid idea.
Okay, that worked surprisingly well. Now, if I could... Oh.
No!
What happened?
When I committed that piece of track, I fell into the gap between two bridge pieces, so it went down. So I have to delete back.
Oops.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop bugging you and I'm gonna log off and do something else. So,
Okay.
take care and have a good evening.
See you later.
There.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
See ya.
Fluffy, where are you abouts?
I'm at at the end of the platforms trying to
Make this curve over here.
yeah.
I think
I started it and it
Mhm.
works pretty well. That's 30° exactly. A bit of straight tracks.
Yeah.
And then from here we can continue with the entire loop.
I think I have a invisible segment over here. Can you double check for me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, do you see a gap in the tracks where I'm standing?
I don't see where you are standing.
Turn to your right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Right. I don't see any gaps.
Okay, it's just invisible to me then.
I hope it's just visible to you.
Well, we'll find out when the train crashes.
Okay. Yeah. Right, so if the track bed is completed, more or less, between that crossover close to Smelter, we can lay the tracks in that direction. Whoever wants to take care of this task.
Oh. Oh. I will be right back.
Okay.
Sometimes these bridges are a little stubborn.
Right, Niko, are you still building that loop? Oh, never mind. Niko is AFK, is he?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
that can be.
Okay, shoot. What's the progress on that
Oh.
bit you were building?
I had some problems with this bridge. But there's still the part of stone wall behind the bridge missing.
What bit?
The part where the bridge ends that I built. And from there on.
Oh yeah, so you can carry on with it and meet the other end. I think Second King and Niko already started something.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so it was not me.
What you mean?
I made another lookout.
Definitely not you, though.
Yeah, yeah. The fact that you just admitted to that without any shame.
What is this shame you speak of?
Niko, you're looking. Are you still building at the coal?
Yep, I'm back here at the coal mine. Did y'all move on to somewhere else?
Look up the hill.
I think your big steel bridge lookout thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I see it.
3 layers tall. And there's a walkway getting all the way up here.
Niko, could you help me with something?
What do you need help with?
I'm at the loop, and I need you to delete something.
I'm coming your way.
Oh, I see you down there.
I do not yet see you.
Oh
I'm
my
still
goodness
running.
me. You couldn't go higher, did you?
Nah, mate. It's either go hard or go home.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What do you need deleted?
The track's in front of me.
Oh, the tracks in front of you look so nice and smooth.
No, they are not exactly
Oh,
connected.
wait a minute. You're talking about which way are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to build it in this direction because I was fixing one of the kings and I need to push it back so I can connect them.
Sure. How about that?
One more section at least.
Perfectly
Okay.
smooth.
I really hope the kinks behind you straighten out when you commit.
They should. Okay, it's a bit kinky, but the tightest turn is 30 degree.
Did you pull all the track out to its maximum length?
No.
Oh, it'll be tighter then. If you don't pull it out to the maximum length, it is actually tighter than what you set it to in the lock.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, it should work. We'll check it when it derails.
That's the spirit.
There's the yellow brick road over here.
Okay, track bed is there. You can lay the tracks.
Okay, so whoever wants to begin the track building procedure.
This is for back north.
The second track down to smelter from coal mine.
Oh, I see. Someone already built some part. Ooh, now what did I connect it to?
In parts of which?
Okay, never mind, never mind. We got it, we got it. Okay, that looks really nice. What you are laughing at? What happened?
This pathway.
Which pathway?
There's a yellow brick road going up the hill.
I don't know if I'd call it yellow. More steel.
Okay.
I like the curving back and forth. That's a good trick. There. I'm pretty sure the train will make it up this.
Betsy could have, or it was nerfed.
I like that you've also installed rail up here.
Yeah, well, that's to hide the crappy bridge underneath.
Whew. That is light. I wonder if the trains would be within render distance from up here.
Oh, Fluffy be able to see them.
Well, yeah,
not
but for us. Actually, didn't they say they were going to fix that? The client render distance would actually be what they set their setting to.
Oh, I can't remember reading anything about it.
Well, those switches over there at the crossover are definitely outside of my render distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good track work. So this is the surveyor's post.
You know the best thing about being up here?
That
We're watching Fluffy work down the bottom.
Ha ha ha.
what's that thing about one person working and everybody else watching?
Mate, I'm holding a clipboard. My position is officially
Where are you working? I need to come watching.
We're at the coal mine.
Oh, there's still all these crossovers in here.
See that lovely bridge
Yeah.
out there.
That's That's currently being worked on. Come up the hill and watch. There's a train track behind the coal mine.
Well, this is going to be an exceptional route to run when it's done.
Yeah, it will be. But the session's going to be a bit boring though, I think. You're going to get 2 runs like it in 6 hours. Today we watched a train drive up a hill.
Time, and we'll actually unload it.
For next Saturday. Watch unloading the train and driving it back. Yeah, it should go back and go up the hill.
No, I'm checking the track here.
Do you have a clipboard?
Why would you need a clipboard?
Well, you can't be a supervisor unless you got a clipboard.
Ah. See, I knew I forgot to bring you something.
I've got a clipboard.
Where's this switch going at the end of the turnaround?
Nowhere. It was just put in there as a guide thing.
Which
It's just there to mess up the turnaround. Okay, I understand. I completely understand.
We built it out of switches.
Oh, but it's 30-degree, the turnaround, you didn't build it out of switches.
Well, not the 180, but we built the other parts out of switches.
It's a bit freaky to jump off of this, isn't it?
Which locomotive is gonna be on this railway?
I reckon class 70 will make it.
You forgot the gear track. What's it called? The middle one for the gear.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure the lookout is high enough?
I could have made it taller.
That was a misclick.
What was a misclick?
Oh, nothing.
What have you done again?
Don't worry about it. I can fix it.
What do you think, should?
It is new.
Well, I think we need to redo the turnaround.
Nah, it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Nah, we should be alright with it.
Oh
There's a
well.
few bits that are pretty tight, but we should be fine with it.
And these are some long sidings you're building here.
Yeah, we will be able to store quite a few cars in on them.
I'll get a locomotive to test it.
Did anyone actually build a complete track in both directions?
No, I think that's totally overrated.
You don't need a track, you just need a locomotive.
I just need a piece of track every 500 yards, so I can carry the locomotive to here.
They don't
Ah,
call it
dear,
fluffy
dear.
aerospace for nothing.
Hey, but our railways is called Choo-Choo.
Yeah.
I spent an entire week trying to figure out this name, and you are just trying to ruin it, do you?
It's
There's
called what?
Choo-Choo crew. But there's nothing about going to space in that name. Nothing. There's nothing about going to space in it. Like it's got
I
to be
would-
something like
I will now build a rail since no one else is doing it, but you usually rip mines out and build them again anyway, so it's not much use.
whatever it takes to get a locomotive up here.
You see,
Ah,
bringing the locomotive up here will just prove that your track is fine, and then we can leave it.
Exactly. Or
you need
we
to
send
bring
to
it with the
space.
load.
What? No, that's too much work.
Hey, make sure to load those rails and beams and bring them here.
That's like a week's worth of work.
Especially solo.
Nah, come on, it's gonna be 10 minutes of
10
drive and about 3 hours of loading.
10-minute job in Railroads Online is 6-hour affair. All it takes is
Oh, no.
one carriage to just slightly leave the track, and that's it. You have to re-rail everything.
Well, I only messed this up a lot.
Who left out like a piece of track which is just a tiny bit longer than one track length?
You need to make sure your blood's boiling.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
There's a good saying: if you can't laugh about your own life, then let me know, and I'll laugh for you.
Fair enough. Niko, could you delete that switch, please? Thank you.
Yeah, that first or second point that you laid though is probably going to be. Oh, you didn't lay it yet?
No, no.
Oh. Gotcha.
Whoops.
Okay, that looks worse than I expected.
You want me to lead this curve?
Yeah, I'll leave it to you.
Okay.
You seem to be a little bit better than me.
Just had it. I'll say that's good enough.
Tell you what, the run from smelter to coal mine takes ages.
I believe that. Well, I
It
think
looks like there is one solid track that goes part of the way, I think.
What you mean? Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, something just like track. Yeah, it goes about halfway.
Yeah, it's half the way. Only.
Okay, so that needs fixing.
I don't know if it needs fixing, it just needs completing. Okay, well, I think I am going to need to wrap it up here.
Oh, okay. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh wow, it was 3 hours. Oh my goodness me.
Be sure to save at some point if you haven't been doing that.
You know what? I shall do that right now.
All right. Well, take care, y'all.
Yeah, same mate.
All right. Well, yeah, you heard it, folks. That is all for today. So I want to thank you very much for joining me on this session with Fluffy Armchair Admiral server. And yeah, just if you liked what you saw today, do be sure to subscribe and I forget this is not a live stream. I'm not on Twitch right now, but yeah, I am also on Twitch if you want to follow me there. But certainly, if you're watching this here on YouTube and you enjoyed it, then yeah, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.